Sinkholes. They can be sudden, catastrophic, and deadly.
Open the door, and there was no floor there. Everything was gone. Swear I could hear him hollering for me, cheer me out, babe.
And the numbers are rising all over the world, even in Britain.
Man just said, there's a sinkhole in your back garden, you've got to leave, you've got to evacuate. You've got 15 minutes to pack a bag and go.
With holes hitting the headlines.
When they did finally get to the bottom of the hole, it was 80 feet deep.
Time and time again. But some places suffer more sinkholes than others. This is what it's like to live in a sinkhole hotspot.
You're actually seeing people's whole lives really floating on the surface. Can't help but feel for people that are going through that.
On the night of the 9th of November 2016, Ripon Fire Service's Blue Watch was called out to an emergency. Something was wrong on Magdalen's road. Doreen Ellis was one of the first to get a knock on the door.
Hi, sorry to disturb you. We've been called out to a sinkhole around the back.
This is the colossal damage of a sinkhole which swallowed up gardens on Magdalen's road in Ripon late on Wednesday night.
The ground had opened up beneath 4 gardens. The hole was 30 feet deep and big enough to swallow a tennis court. Peter Lister and Julia Osler were away when the sinkhole struck, so the first they knew about it was when they saw it on TV.
We came up to the property to find the police, the fire brigade, the road blocked off because the sinkhole was still moving.
I was shocked. It was bigger than what I expected it to be.
4 homes were perilously close to the edge of the sinkhole, and no one knew how much closer the hole might get.
All the garden next door was a wildlife garden, and she lost all of that.
One of the garages had fallen in, several of the outhouses had fallen in, the trees, the bushes, the fences all fell into it.
The woman that lived up there was very lucky to be alive. She came out of her back garden, went down the step.
I put one foot down and then I realised that the steps were moving. I turned round, grabbed hold of a pole, pulled myself back up and went quickly back into the house.
I think she's the luckiest woman alive. I've never known anyone come so close.
10 houses on Magdalen's road were quickly evacuated, but the hole was still growing.
After about the second or third day, we started getting concentric rings, which actually went all the way up to the corner there, where the bin is there, but started growing and growing as days went by, and growing and growing.
With the cracks spreading, many residents feared the worst. This was the kind of thing they'd normally see on television.
You can see gravel, dirt, and roots inside this perfectly symmetrical sinkhole.
Happening in another part of the world. Stories of holes opening up in faraway places, swallowing people, cars, and buildings.
The building was collapsing around us. Our room itself is over 100 feet underground.
Now Ripon was in the news, and for the second time in 2 years. Because in 2014, another hole had opened up just around the corner in Magdalen's Close. And that one split a house in 2.
Last night, a 25-foot sinkhole opened up under this home in North Yorkshire, and there was no time to stand and watch.
It actually started crumbling away. I could hear it crumbling away above my head. It was just creaking and cracking and crumbling. And
the couple living here were lucky, because this hole sank slowly, giving them time to get out. But when sinkholes collapse suddenly under houses, the results can be deadly. Florida is the sinkhole capital of the world, and Sefner in Hillsborough County lies right in the middle of so-called Sinkhole Alley, a place that's notorious for one of the most shocking sinkhole disasters of recent times.